5 rounds, 50 questions. Only the smartest explorers will survive to the end. Let's start easy. First question. Which country flag features the Union Jack? A. Australia. Number 2. This country is often compared to the shape of India. Vietnam. On to number 3. What ocean borders both Africa and Australia? B. Indian. Question 4. Which island nation lies just south of India? C. Sri Lanka. Last easy one. What country flag is shown below? Brazil. You've got your compass. Let's see if it works. Question 6. Which desert is both the coldest and largest on Earth? C. Antarctica. Number 7. Identify this famous statue overlooking Rio de Janeiro. If you love geography, give a like. Christ the Redeemer. Number 8. Which country has more time zones than any other? C. France. Question 9. Which country drives on the left but was never a British colony? B. Japan. On to number 10. These two countries are completely enclosed by Italy. San Marino and Vatican City. Let's level up to see how smart you really are. Question 11. Which country has 255 pyramids? B. Sudan. Question 12. What country is the below image from? Iceland. Moving on to number 13. Which U.S. state is closest to Africa? A. Maine. Number 14. Which country has a 13-month calendar? A. Ethiopia. Question 15. Identify this natural formation, world's largest natural arch. Chenmen Mountain, China. Question 16. Which nation's name means Black Mountain? B. Montenegro. Question 17. Which island nation is the flattest in the world? C. Maldives. Famous depression known for extreme heat. Danakil Depression, Ethiopia. Number 19. Which Asian capital sits at the highest altitude? C. La Paz. Question 20. Which river's source lies closest to the equator? C. Nile. Just about halfway there. Let's see if your brain is up for the challenge. Number 21. Identify this ancient Silk Road city with turquoise domes. Bukhara, Uzbekistan. Question 22. What is the biggest enclave in the world? C. Vatican City. Question 23. What is the roughest country in the world? A. Afghanistan. Question 24. This volcano is closest to the equator yet snow-capped. Name it. Cayambe Volcano. Still with me? Number 25. What is the only U.S. state to border two oceans? A. Alaska. Number 26. In what country is the U.S. dollar worth the most? C. Argentina. Question 27. Identify this country flag. Pakistan. On to number 28. Which two African nations share the shortest land border? A. Botswana and Zambia. Question 29. What was the famous capital of the Aztec Empire? C. Tenochtitlan. Question 30. Name this famous blue sinkhole. The Great Blue Hole, Belize. Number 31. Which country has the world's highest minimum elevation? C. Bhutan. Number 32. Guess this country map from its silhouette. Chile. Question 33. In which continent is the Gobi Desert? B. Asia. On to question 34. Which country has the world's northernmost capital? C. Iceland. Question 35. Guess the name of the satellite image of point of inaccessibility in the Pacific. Point Nemo. Here's number 36. Which country has more islands than any other? A. Sweden. Question 37. Which river flows in two continents? C. Aral. Question 38. Guess the country from these famous rice terraces. Philippines. Question 39. Which African country's flag shows a rising sun? B. Malawi. Guess where the below picture is from. Antarctica. Final round. Comment your score at the end. Question 41. Which country is closest to the North Pole? C. Denmark. Question 42. Can you guess this island shaped like a teardrop? Madagascar. Number 43. What is the unofficial capital of Switzerland? A. Bern. Number 44. Which African nation touches both the Atlantic and Indian Oceans? A. South Africa. Question 45. What capital city spans two continents? Istanbul, Turkey. Question 46. What is the shortest river in the world? B. Roe River. Question 47. What U.S. city is below sea level? A. New Orleans. Question 48. Where is Canada's island in a lake on an island in a lake? Victoria Island. Number 49. What is the capital of Nicaragua? B. Managua. Final question. This island is completely closed to outsiders. North Sentinel Island, India. You did it. Comment your score and subscribe to stay Quizmar Smart.